voice, or why I'm loud as hell. A lack of height forced me to be loud. It's hard to be taken seriously with people literally looking down at you all the time. Got tired of being called cute, petite, oh, you're so little. Oh, people assume my thoughts were too. Youngest in the family had to fight to be heard. Moms, pops, brother, sister, even the dog barked louder than me. So at 15 with baggy pants, fat laces, and a gangsta B-girl stance, I rebelled. Penned poems, put them on stage, and shouted. Believed I deserved to be heard. Let my voice fly and made everyone look around and skyward to see where the God-sent sound was coming from. Heaven's choir of angels didn't have nothing on me. I had 15 years of being told to shut up in a Napoleon complex the size of Texas on my shoulders. I needed to vent, and I was loud as hell. Time has shown me I am of a species that has been sworn to secrecy, so I speak for girls, women, goddesses, priestesses, princesses, queens, we who sing up the moon and sleep when the sun comes up, we whose tides move oceans, we who've been called witches, crazy with issues when the issue has been our silence, forced and self-induced. I developed a forked tongue so quick it pierces people's minds in a genie blink, makes them think twice about calling me short, vertically challenged, but not short-sighted. I see my voice traveling faster than the speed of light, rounding up the legions of wild spirit warrior women, yelling to all the unborn daughters, never be silent. Your voice is blast, the racket your neighbors call the cops about, the bass that rattles windows, the whistle as the wind blows, quiet, prim, proper little ladies in the corner is not our place. Take back your thrones and your altars, take back your crowns, medicine bags and magic wands. Meet in the bathroom at 2100 hours. The witching hour has arrived. The time for magic has come, and your voice, your voice, your voice is life, is needed, and is loud. My name is Mayra Del Valle. I am a poet, a performer, and a teaching artist. For the last year, I have had the pleasure and the privilege of co-facilitating a workshop for young women between the ages of 13 and 18 who are incarcerated at a juvenile detention camp in Valencia. And every week, I get to be reminded of the healing and transformative power of telling your story. Every week. Each and every human being on this planet has a story to tell. Each and every one of us are story makers. Every time we give meaning to the events and the experiences that we have in our life. And our stories can do one of two things. They can limit us, they can box us in, or they can nurture us and they can sustain us by giving us space to grow. And all of our individual stories put together, our collective story, it creates our collective story, and that has the power to change the world. So I want to ask you today, the question I want you to leave this room and think about for the rest of the day is, what's your story? What's the story that you're telling yourself, and what's the story that you're telling the world, especially to this next generation of thinkers, of story makers, of inventors, of creators, and of leaders? What's your story, and what are you going to tell the world? So I want to dedicate this poem.
Se agradezco su acogida y su presencia.
I'm so grateful for your presence here.
Se agradezco los personajes más importantes que hay aquí, los niños.
The most important ones here, children. I will ask God to bless them.
Señor,
Lord,
Padre nuestro de todos,
Father of all,
bendice a este pueblo.
bless these.
Bendice a cada uno de ellos.
Bless each of them.
Bendice a sus familias.
Bless the families.
Dales lo que más necesitan.
Bless them all.
Y les pido, por favor, a ustedes
And I ask you all, please,
que recen por mí,
to pray for me,
Y si entre ustedes hay algunos que no creen
And if there are among you any who do not believe
o no pueden rezar,
or cannot pray,
les pido por favor
I ask you please
que me deseen cosas buenas.
to send good wishes my way.
Don't tell me words don't matter. I have a dream, just words. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, just words. We have nothing to fear but fear itself, just words, just speeches. It's true that speeches don't solve all problems. But what is also true is if we cannot inspire the country to believe again, then it doesn't matter how many policies and plans we have. And that is why I'm running for President of the United States of America. And that's why we just won 8 elections straight, because the American people want to believe in change again. Don't tell me words don't matter. Don't tell me ideals and inspiration don't matter. Don't tell me hope doesn't matter. It's fascinating to me to see lately my campaign criticized because I talk about hope too much. Oh, he's talking about hope again. He's so naive. He's so idealistic. His head's in the clouds. He's a hope monger. He needs a reality check. He's peddling false hopes. False hopes. False hopes. The notion is, apparently, that if you talk about hope, you must not have a clear view of reality. That you must just be, going around happy as can be, ignorant of those mean Republicans out there, all the barriers that stand in your way. Listen, it's true I talk about hope a lot. I talk about hope because it's very unlikely that I'm standing on this stage here tonight. I was born to a teenage mom. My father left when I was 2. I was raised by a single mother and my grandparents. They didn't have money and they didn't have wealth. They had no status. They gave me love, they gave me an education, and they gave me hope. And so I do talk about